Well, and that's the big thing, right? So some contractor sitting at home might listen and say, yeah, but sometimes you lose money on a job just because of weather or whatever. Yeah, that's true. But you need to A, know your average cost, and B, you need to know what kind of jobs you need to avoid or what the price point is where you know the risk is just too great that you're not going to make any money. Because what you'll see is your overall profit will go up across the board, right?
Yes, and you know what? I'm gonna give them a little plug here. There's a company called Zuma Payroll, right? They're out on Long Island. They are payroll for union contractors and non-union contractors. They do a lot of prevailing wage, okay, certified payrolls, right? That's a lot of the contractors we deal with too, also that do that type of work. And these reports that they make you submit, like the certified payroll reports for doing a prevailing wage job, meaning for your clients that might not know, or your listeners that might not know what it is when you're working on a certain job, the government comes in or the state comes in and says that you have to pay these non-union workers union wages, right? And you have to submit reports in order to pay them those union wages, right? And be compliant. And these reports take people, they have people in the office that's all they're doing. They're doing certified payrolls the whole time. So this company that we partnered up with years ago, they have learned to automate all certified payrolls. They
Mm.
spent years in infrastructure developing this contractor division, and they have done job costing for payroll and certified payrolls. They've automated it to the point where it's like they have taken basically I would say, a 20 to 30-hour work position and automated it completely. And that's the stuff that we look for in our alliances to bring value to our clients and say, okay, we got the expense side, but now what about the biggest expense, payroll? You know, how are you job costing that? How are you applying that to each project? Are you? And most of them aren't, because there's so many facets. One guy makes a union contractor could be making X amount on this job, but a different rate on that job. You know, how are you capturing all that data? And more than likely, if they're trying to use Procore, Notify, all these, operation management softwares, they're utilizing, I guarantee, probably 10 to 20% of its potential because they don't have the bandwidth to even do it. I just had a guy,
Yeah.
20 grand on Procore. He's had it for 6 months, hasn't even used it yet.